So, we had a little bit of a disturbance. Can we say where we went?
Alright, hold on. Alright, here we go, guys. Welcome back. You know what it is. It's Carpenter.
I already fucking did the intro, you fucking slut.
Fuck you, because I've been working on a new intro.
Yeah, what the fuck you got?
Instead of, hi, welcome to another episode of Carpool Movie Reviews, I was doing, hey, welcome back. You already know what it is. It's Carpool Movie Reviews.
That sounds like something I'd say.
Alright, you already know what it is. Welcome back to another episode of Carpool Movie Reviews. We meant to come at you with another review of Winchester, which is a horror movie that just came out based on something that's actually kind of close to us. It's 2 hours away. Yep. It's the Winchester Mystery House. If
you get a chance to go, you should go. We were gonna go, we just couldn't find a time. I'm sure we'll...
we might go next week or so. We'll post a vlog of that if we end up going. So, but
I would recommend to go. It's a pretty cool house.
We would have loved to have brought you a movie review of this movie, but from what I can say, from what I was able to take away, it was kind of boring. Yeah. But besides that...
It was super distracting.
Super distracting.
What we're going to get into is movie etiquette, because what we experienced today is actually something that's completely unacceptable. I've been going to movies my whole life, and I've had rude people in there. I've had just people, you know, they talk in the movie theaters, but today was something else.
This was a whole new experience for all of us.
The entire time. We had a woman who...
Two of them.
Self-professed, one of them was 65 years old.
Yeah. They were both old. As soon as they walked into the theaters, they were both drunk. So you know they would
smell the alcohol.
Yeah, you could smell the alcohol on them when they walked in.
Drunk and belligerent the whole time. And somehow they got some fans behind them, because they got some fans cheering them on, like halfway on.
Yeah.
But besides that, the entire theater was against them. We ended up getting comped for our movie tickets, and everyone got free movie tickets that stayed for the whole duration. But this woman, she ended up getting arrested. She knocked people's popcorn over. She kicked a police officer.
She knocked a lot of popcorn over.
It was ridiculous.
The entire hallway of the where you go into just try to find your theater. And that whole hallway was just literally
full
popcorn.
of popcorn.
Just covered in popcorn. And my wife, she actually went to the bathroom and she saw what happened. She kicked a police officer. She knocked over people's popcorn.
There was like 6, 7 police officers and like 4 squad cars, all at the
for this one 65-year-old lady.
Yes.
Yeah, she was screaming her head off.
We could hear her from at least like a block away of her just screaming through a cop car.
The loudest screams I've ever heard.
Honestly.
But that leads us into what we really want to talk about today, which is just movie etiquette.
And stuff you should follow if you're in a movie theater.
Yeah, we want to say, first and foremost, if you think drinking before going to a movie is a good idea, just don't. Please don't, because it's not okay. It ruins everyone's experience. And I don't know, Winchester was a boring movie, but what if this was like Star Wars or something, you know? I would have been pissed off if that was my experience of watching.
If it was Star Wars, they would have been the first to play like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
In general, I was mad.
Because not only that, the lady didn't get kicked out till like the last
20
minutes.
10, 15, 20 minutes.
She didn't get kicked out till the last 20 minutes of the movie, but the entire time she was being loud and obnoxious and she was belligerent.
And I don't want you to think we didn't say anything. They had a worker just standing there
wasn't doing
forever until like he heard enough.
Yeah, no.
Like he was there for like 30, 40 minutes just kind of watching her. And I'm like,
until I had to say something.
Yeah.
And she was just going on and on about the movie, like basically like narrating the whole thing and like talking to her friend.
Yeah, no, I have a fucking short temper. I'm not gonna lie.
He does.
Yeah.
He's the first one that called her out, but said it nicely.
But he was respectful.
I told Alex, I was like, I don't want to say anything because if I say anything, I'm gonna be rude and I don't want to be.
Because these are 2 old women. You don't want to come at them like
elderly women. I don't want to be just like a rude prick or anything like that. So I didn't want to say anything, but Alex was like, hey, we're not at work right now. You can just say whatever the fuck you want to.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? That's whatever. So I turned around and I told him, I was like, hey, you guys are being extremely rude. We're trying to watch a movie. And you know what she said to me? She turned around and she was like, oh, you're trying to watch a movie, are you? And I was like, yeah, bitch, I am.
That's what we paid for. And we're trying to watch it.
She was like completely, like, she wasn't acknowledging the fact that we were in a movie theater with a bunch of other people trying to watch a movie that we paid for.
And then as soon as Ivan broke the ice over
there was a total chaos in the movie theater.
Everyone was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And
there was men, women, everyone was just... She was like, shut the fuck up,
and she like turned around and was just like, fuck you.
She was like shining her phone.
Fuck this movie. Yeah. She was shining her phone. It was like, what the fuck?
Eventually, they did get kicked out, and there was an applause in the audience.
Yeah, there was.
Be polite.
Be polite when you're in the movie theater. No, you're not the only one in there. It's a shared experience. Like, if you kind of like...
Whisper.
Yeah.
You can whisper. I was whispering to Ivan the entire movie.
We talked to each other during the movie, but
be quiet.
Whisper.
Yeah, they were using like outside speaking
full
seriously, like
shouting
yelling.
voices.
It was insane. And on top of that, it's just like, just know there's other people around you who paid money for this.
Yeah.
And like, I understand we're at a horror movie, and like, if you get scared and yell like, "Oh, don't go in there" or something, that's like one thing.
But she
Kind
was
of
just.
But if you're just talking about the whole entire
talking
movie,
and making noise and just laughing and just doing stuff, it's just completely inappropriate and not okay. And on top of that, I don't know. I think I just want to like span extra into just everything you shouldn't do in a movie theater.
you shouldn't do a lot.
No.
Look,
but
I'm
like,
fine with eating and chomping and doing all that.
Yeah, no, well, that's a given. And on top of that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty guilty to checking my phones at times during a movie.
But at least cover yourself. He covers himself when he checks it.
If I see my phone vibrate, I'll like look into my jacket and like check my phone. But
Make sure
I'm
your
not gonna
brightness
sit out
is
there
on
with like
low.
my brightness up and just like.
That's what that lady was doing. When that lady got kicked out, she was shining her phone and the entire audience
Like a flashlight,
really,
she's like,
really gonna kick me out right now? Like,
Which is not okay.
yeah, you
It's
can't
not
do
okay
that.
at all.
You should not show the movie theaters drunk. It's not a good idea.
If you saw the movie, we want to know what you think, and also tell us your horror stories in the movie theater. If you've experienced,
if you have people that
there's
there's
people
people
in
in
there
there.
yelling. We want to hear what you had to go through
Please.
because we went through something traumatic, and maybe you've been through something like
We're
that
gonna remember
too.
this for the rest of our lives.
So go ahead and comment that in the section below, and remember to like and subscribe as well.
And we might, don't quote me on this, we might go to the Winchester Mansion. We're not 100% sure.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if we get time
We'll see if we get scheduling, figured out. We'll see.
It's actually pretty close to us, and we've been wanting to go, so we might check it out.
Well, we know that the network actually bought the entire mansion, so we can't shoot inside.
Yeah, the studio who filmed the movie
actually bought the entire thing.
mansion.
Like they bought the photography rights.
Yeah, they bought the photography rights.
So you can't shoot inside, but we can shoot the outside perimeter. So maybe we'll get that footage. We don't know yet. We'll have to plan it all out. But if we do, make sure you really check out the video because it feels like it would have been better if we would even check it out, but we just didn't have time.
Yeah, so go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and check us for the next video, and we'll see you next week.
All right.